It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Thursday, the 3rd of April. This is James Spann. A strong upper ridge will likely keep storms just north and west of Alabama through Saturday morning. Then we deal with thunderstorms late Saturday night into Sunday, maybe strong to severe. And as expected overnight, the thunderstorms stayed north and west of Alabama. This is the radar coming out of Nashville. And again, it's been a rough, stormy morning for our friends there. In fact, we do note there's a tornado warning that is in effect for areas south of Nashville. This includes Spring Hill, Tennessee, and Interstate 65. In fact, let's peek at the velocity display, and that's a pretty impressive look right there. You can see the inflow notch right here, and the circulation obviously is right here. So again, we would not want folks driving along Interstate 65 south of Nashville. Again, we're live here at 5:20 Central Time this morning. And again, all of this stays up in Tennessee. This will not be affecting any part of Alabama. In fact, let's go down to the Columbus Air Force Base radar, and you can see Alabama is totally dry. And again, that ridge, it's doing its thing, keeping the storms north and west of the state, which is certainly a good thing. Here's the upper air look this morning, and again, we have the big trough setting up in the west, and little short waves come through that from time to time, and it's very stagnant. That strong ridge is over Alabama, Georgia, Florida, the Carolinas. And again, that ridge is keeping the storms north and west. Here's the radar composite early this morning. And again, you can see the storms over Tennessee. And of course, the other problem, in addition to severe storms, is flooding. They're going to see, again, just waves of showers and thunderstorms through Saturday up there. It's a very warm morning for early April. We've got 70s in many areas. The cooler spots, Montgomery and Dothan, it's 69 where the sky is fair. We've got clouds around Birmingham and Huntsville with low 70s, Mobile at 74, and again, upper 80s today, right at record levels. So there is a wind advisory for the Tennessee Valley today, but the gradient winds will be rather gusty. And we have a tornado watch for North Mississippi and parts of Middle Tennessee this morning. And that's scheduled to expire at 6 o'clock. But again, the really big story, in addition to the chance of severe storms north and west of Alabama, it's the flooding. We have flash flood watches from East Oklahoma and Arkansas into most of Ohio. And they're going to see just tremendous amounts of rain. So this is the severe weather outlook today and tonight. And again, this is north and west of Alabama. The risk of severe storms from Midland, Odessa, Texas, all the way to Washington, D.C. and Baltimore. There's an enhanced risk around Little Rock and Memphis again today. Tomorrow, once again, an enhanced risk over much of Arkansas. Our friends in the weather business there not getting any rest. And again, all of this stays north and west of Alabama. So let's go to Saturday. This is day 3. And remember, this outlook extends through 7 a.m. Sunday. There's an enhanced risk over parts of western Mississippi, Louisiana, and Arkansas. And there is a risk in Alabama, mainly over the western side of the state. And this is mostly for activity that comes in after midnight Saturday night during the pre-dawn hours Sunday. And again, this is through 7 a.m. Sunday. And then after 7 a.m. Sunday, a risk of severe storms for basically the rest of the state, from Birmingham south and east. And we'll go through all the modeling here in just a moment. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. And again, the numbers are just huge north and west of Alabama. This is on top of the rain that they saw yesterday and last night. Additional rain amounts in the 5 to 10 inch range for many spots. And this could create some severe flooding problems. For Alabama, rain for the next 7 days. For most locations, 1 to 2 inches. And the bulk of this will be late Saturday night into Sunday. So let's take it day by day. Model fans, here we go. The GFS, the 060 run. This is valid today at 4. The ridge across the southeastern states, big trough in the western states, and that battleground zone with that southwest flow aloft. That's where, again, the weather stays very unsettled, wet, and stormy today, from Texas to Arkansas into Tennessee, Kentucky, and points north and east. But for Alabama, upper 80s, a mix of sun and clouds with only isolated showers. This is the high-res HER model, valid this evening at 6 o'clock local time. And we're dry except for maybe a few isolated showers down in southwest Alabama. Exact same thing tomorrow. The ridge holds. Upper 80s, showers and thunderstorms north and west. This is Saturday. Got a surface low that's developing just northeast of Shreveport. And all of that will ultimately move in here Saturday night into Sunday as the ridge breaks down. But I still think a decent chunk of the day Saturday will be dry. So we're getting within the 60-hour window now. This is the high-resolution NAM, the 3-kilometer NAM model. This is valid Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. And you can see Alabama just totally dry. So, again, it just looks like the day Saturday will be dry. Could there be a shower or storm late in the day? Yes, but, again, a decent chunk of the day rain-free. And, again, highs in the upper 80s. So this is Sunday. The ridge breaks down and showers and thunderstorms come in here. So, again, we're not quite within the 60-hour window for Sunday. So this is the European global model. This is valid Sunday morning at 7 o'clock. And this is the lightning flash density product. And you can see a batch of showers and thunderstorms coming in here. The air will be somewhat unstable early Sunday morning. And then by Sunday evening, this is Sunday evening at 7 o'clock, showers and thunderstorms shifting down into southeast Alabama. So this is a first look at timing for those heavier storms over the weekend. And understand these windows could easily change. And I will say this looks a lot like the event we saw back on Monday of this week, where most of the state just had a lot of rain, some small hail, gusty winds. Now, having said that, we did have that a couple of isolated tornadoes down in southeast Alabama through Dothan. But for most of the state, we just didn't have that many problems, and we hope that's the case with this event on Sunday. But in terms of the stronger storms, midnight to 6 a.m., north and west of Birmingham, the central part of the state, that would include Birmingham, Montgomery, Anniston, Tuscaloosa, Clanton, Demopolis, 4 a.m. until 11 a.m., and then southeast Alabama, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And again, the main concern, strong gusty winds, some hail. Could there be a brief tornado? Yes, but the wind profiles don't look especially overwhelming for tornadoes at this point. And rain amounts 1 to 2 inches. And again, understand that could change, but that's the way it looks now. And then Monday, it's out of here. And we turn much cooler. If you're in the Tennessee Valley, you might stay in the 50s all afternoon. That'll be a big difference from the upper 80s we're going to see for the next few days. This is Tuesday morning. Many places will see frost over North Alabama with a clear sky and light wind. And really the same thing Wednesday morning. In fact, the model's kind of suggesting Wednesday morning could be the coldest morning, with some of the colder pockets seeing a freeze, a frost maybe down into parts of central Alabama. Growers beware. And again, there's evidence a little trough development. Could bring some showers in here by Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday night. And this is a week from today, Thursday, April 10th. And you can see the pattern flip. Instead of a ridge, we have a trough. And again, that trough could bring a few showers in here Thursday of next week, but no severe storms. The air will be cool and stable. Let's go out 10 days. This is Saturday, April the 12th. Got a ridge over the central U.S., trough on the East Coast, and we are cool and mostly dry. This is rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. The mean between 1.5 and 2 inches between now and the 18th of April. And here comes the roller coaster ride, upper 80s through Saturday, then the high Monday dropping to 60. And again, this is for Birmingham. If you're north of Birmingham, highs in the 50s and lows in the 30s in the city by Wednesday morning of next week. But many places over North Alabama will be in the 30s both Tuesday and Wednesday morning. And again, by early Wednesday, some of the colder pockets could see a late season freeze. And the latest long-range guidance, this is for April 10th through April 16th. Temperatures a little below average, above average out west underneath the ridge. So on this date, in 1974, 51 years ago, the super outbreak of tornadoes, largest outbreak of tornadoes on record in the United States at the time, 148 tornadoes touched down with this event. This was the famous map that was put together by Dr. Theodore Fujita, showing the 148 tornadoes. In the event, we had 95 of them were rated F2 or stronger, and 40 were rated F4 or F5. Total of 335 people lost their life in this event. Over 6,000 were injured. In Alabama, 86 were killed, and just under 1,000 were injured. The most violent tornado was here. This came through Guin in Marion County in northwest Alabama. And 23 lives were lost here. And it affected me in a big way. I was a senior in high school. This is how old I am. And my hobby was ham radio, and I had a ham radio license. They had a desperate need for communication volunteers, and I was given some time off by the school to go volunteer in the days after this, and I saw things I'll never, ever forget. By the way, this is the plaque that's in the Memorial Park in downtown Guin in memory of those who died. There was an amazing service last year in Guin on the 50th anniversary. I had a chance to attend and speak, and just really, really a touching event. This is Jasper, and downtown Jasper was hit, the Walker County Courthouse. In fact, that was my first stop when they sent us north to volunteer. And up in the Tennessee Valley, there were just all kind of problems. This is from Harvest up in Madison County. This was from Limestone County. But again, the great super outbreak on this date in 1974. This is what the radar looked like in 1974. The old WSR 57 radars, and they had this black and white display. And Alabama's radar was in Centerville at the time, down in Bibb County, actually near Pondville. But for those of us old enough to remember, we will never, ever forget that night. And that's certainly a very stark reminder that the first week in April here can feature some wild weather. And this event was generational, much like April 27, 2011, much like March 21st, 1932. But let's get back to the current situation here before we wrap this up. Again, this is the radar coming out of Columbus Air Force Base. And again, you can see all of this is north and west of Alabama. We had no problems in Alabama overnight. We did not expect any problems in Alabama overnight. The HER did a great job of identifying the position of that line of storms. And obviously, the bigger concern is up here with this storm that's south of Nashville that's crossing Interstate 65. This is right at Spring Hill. And we'll peek at the velocity. And again, there's pretty good evidence. We could see a tornado down here. In fact, let's look at the correlation coefficient product. And we're not really seeing a classic debris signature. That's all noise at this point. But there clearly could be a tornado down, obviously, right in here. And this is Interstate 65 right here. This is Spring Hill, Tennessee. This is Franklin, Tennessee, which is just south of Nashville. So we're getting a pretty dangerous storm. But all of this will be staying north of Alabama this morning. And again, our main concern in terms of the next organized round of showers and storms will likely come Saturday night into Sunday. So today going to be at Eclectic Elementary School in Elmore County. And from there, I'll be swinging by Opelika for a program at the Southern Union campus there. And then tomorrow, got Bluff Park Elementary School in Hoover, and then Ascension Episcopal Day School. And then again, we have no book signing on Saturday, Monday of next week. Looking forward to being down at Mathis Elementary School in Foley. I've had to move them 2 times because of severe storms. We've had these. It's just sometimes that happens. It's been a pretty active spring, but looking forward to that. And, of course, we do invite you to watch us on the television side this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.